All right, Coach. So, talk to me a little bit about UC Hoops.
It's just a two-team select organization. We recently, which is awesome for our program, we recently got moved up to the silver division, which is what I requested on the Uprising tour. And under Adidas, and it's just a two-team select organization that I'm really focused more on instead of having 14 teams spread out going to all these gyms. It's hard to get gym space. Just kind of getting one location with two teams and implementing all the pillars that an athlete needs during the summer.
So, your two teams? What grade levels are they?
We'll have a 16 and under team, and we'll have a gold division team that'll be in that gauntlet series and be able to participate in a couple of regional Adidas tournaments.
Okay, so you have one 16U team, and then you have a traveling gold team.
Yeah, they'll both travel. I mean, we'll play the Gasso circuit again. People ask me what kind of tournaments we're going to play in. I mean, I'm a fan of Great American Shootout. They're organized. They've been friends of mine for a long time. They take great pride in having real officials there. I think they're well-run tournaments. So we'll play in the Gasso circuit, and then we're going to select based on my Adidas, package and my Adidas information, tournament guides, whatever. We're going to select a couple of regional tournaments, and then we'll play some local tournaments. But both teams will travel at least to the same tournament 70% of the time. The top team will hit the Adidas tournaments by themselves.
Okay, so that's good. So for any future players or people that's interested in playing for you on the UC Hoops team, they will have the opportunity then to play in the Gasso tournaments and some of those other exposure type of events.
Oh, we're gonna play in all the live events. I mean, I'm gonna get with Verified Athlete. I got connected. One of the things about my real job, Verified Athlete, is the last 6 months. All I've been doing besides helping kids, because that's for everybody, is reconnecting with every single relationship I made over 21 years, telling them what I'm doing, and so that input and value, because they want a guy who's been at that level, who's offered scholarships, to kind of give them leads. They may not be a UC Hoops kid, they may not be a VA kid, but what I've done is recreate and establish a lot of my relationships and just let them know what I'm doing. We're going to play in the live period. This year I'm gonna have to get prospects because Adidas expectations have rose. You got to get kids to colleges, and Verified Athletes, my full-time job, which is supposed to get kids offers. So I've got the expectations rose, so my expectations have rose. Mm-hmm. I'm recruiting harder. I got an open workout on February 5th for anybody at the Gervin Center at 7:30. Anybody can come to that's looking, and I welcome anybody. It's open and it's free. Come look at what we offer.
So just to make things clear then, so on February 5th, 2018, you're going to have a free workout that anybody can just go to and kind of check you out and see how your program is?
Come out. If you're in the 9th through 11th grade or 2019, 2020, 2021 class, yeah, come out. I welcome it because we're going to run a full-blown college prep academy. Those people will get the information. After February 5th, then I will do invite-only workouts. Invite only with kids that I want to fill my roster with. And then my philosophy, because I learned select ball's taught me some stuff. I've never really been at select ball for a long time. I've been a coach, but select ball has taught me, some of the kids after a couple of early tournaments don't like their role, so they're going to bounce. And then some kids don't like their role in other organizations, and they're intrigued because you're running a great full program. So I'm going to probably wait to complete all my rosters with the extra expectations from Adidas probably till April. But we'll have a February 5th. We'll start official practices once high school basketball season's over.
Why would they choose, your program over something else?
Well, that's why I love the open workouts, and we'll have some invite-only tryouts. And I'm not for everybody. It won't be for everybody. It's a true college prep program. I want a kid who, when he makes it to the end of the year, when August comes, not only is he better and he's getting recruited, but those coaches, those conversations you saw, Boris, and that you haven't mentioned yet, but you can mention them because you saw them, because they're going to think it's a sales point. Those conversations is, we want tough kids, or if they're playing for you, coach, then I know they can play in college. That's the thing that I think is the biggest offer. If you're in August, you've already taken all the intangibles off that the college coaches worry about, because they know how hard my team's playing in college and how hard I push kids, and that's what they want. They want a kid that can stay there when they offer them. They want to the skill work's easy to evaluate. I tell kids it all the time. But on top of that, we're implementing sports-specific nutrition package for basketball players and young athletes, for families, and ongoing diet tips. We're offering a player development program that has position-specific, although everybody thinks they're a point guard. They're not. And people get kids on these teams by telling them I'll play at point. They're not. They need to play what they're best at and work on their weaknesses in the summer and play to their best of their ability. So we'll do some position-specific programs, and I've got a player development coach that worked at the pro level working with me. I don't want to mention him on the interview, but he's working with me, and he worked with me at the college level, and he was really good. And then we're going to have a strength and conditioning app. So you may only meet once a week with the strength coach, but I'm going to be able to monitor your other 3 or 4 workouts. So it's just a much higher level, comprehensive program. So if you have 15, 16 teams in your organization, I'm not there to make money. Verified Athletes Minded. I'm there to make a huge difference with my smaller 2-group UC Hoops kids. I want them to see in 5 months a huge difference, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm more concentrated on the quality, not the quantity, when it comes to UC. But I also got to get kids offers. Adidas has upgraded me, so I got to get some kids now to that next level. And so I will utilize my resources more as far as my connections and the verified athlete marketing to get our kids out there.
So, I think that one of the things that I appreciate in today's age with technology and social media and information, athletes have access to a lot of things, right? And really, I'm a believer that some of these younger athletes need to take matters a little bit more into their own hands and be selective about who they want to play for, or who they want to associate themselves with, who's going to really help them. So, what are your thoughts about that? And I really like the fact that you're having that open workout on February 5th, because you and I can sit up here and we can talk about whatever we want to talk about. But, you're giving kids the opportunity to come check you out on February 5th and see what you're about and see if they want to make that, commitment to do work with you. So, what are your thoughts on that? And what do you have to say to some kids that might be on the fence?
Well, I don't understand it. Like I said, it's not a pride or ego thing. I have a super informational and marketing tool in my full-time role at Verified Athlete, to be connected with every college coach in the country, if that's what a parent wants to hear. I have the unique advantage of if you're a parent who's really looking for, the best option. I'm just going to think. I think UC is now the best option in the San Antonio, Austin area, and I'll tell you why. Because I've coached. It's not that it's just NAI level, Division III, Division II, and Division I. I have a pretty good idea being the only guy, and you can look up or research. I don't think there's anybody else running a select organization that's coached 20 plus years at every single 4-year level. So understanding the process and understanding how to create a full-blown college program for a college-level athlete, they're going to get the best of both worlds, exposure and marketing, but they're going to really learn quickly what a college-level athlete, how they utilize their time in the summer. And that's what I want to make a difference. And it's just, we will be the best in that category. Our kids will improve the most of every kid. If I can get better kids to buy in that they need to improve, then we're going to blow up this summer.
That's great, Coach. I'm looking forward to seeing your organization, UC Hoops, grow. I'm looking forward to seeing what your roster is going to look like, and excited to see what kind of success stories that you're going to bring, for these kids and for your organization in the future.
Well, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. We've grown each year, and I've just been put in a position since August, full time, be a scout, evaluator. With my role with Verified Athlete, and just to be connected with so many college coaches like you saw on my laptop and my phone every day asking me about players. I'm just going to use that this year. If that's what the parents want to see, I'll show them. They're going to ask me, do I think if your son can play at this level? If I tell them yes, they're going to get them. The thing about UC Hoops is, and I got this a lot last year, I just don't think we had enough high-level, just no-brainer prospects. We're recruiting those this year. The thing I got last year is, Coach, if you have a player in August that we like, we're going to recruit him because we know he can handle coaching. And if you want to be coached, and you want that part removed from the equation if they take you or not, join UC Hoops.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you for taking some time today to introduce yourself to those that may not know too much about you and your program, and look forward to hearing more and seeing more from you in the future.
It's a blast, man. It was a blast, Boris. Thank you.